Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching. Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
This is Dune Man Keith Villari, reminding you to ground yourself and your equipment when a sandstorm is reported. My crew kept working through the first and second warnings until static electricity shorted out our transmitter. As a result, we missed the warning, telling us the storm was bedded down on our position. Aye, many widows were made that day. Be profitable. Be safe.
huh? Who's that? Back up. You're not leaving here alive!
Secrets and lies run deep in the crew of a legendary spice harvester. It seems there is more to fear of these than monstrous worms and deadly storms. Sometimes, death comes in the guise of those you trust the most. Join us on our continued search for the truth behind the disappearance of Chief Jarek Thorne. It's Death on the Titan, Episode 2, Web of Fear.
Crew Chief Jarek Thorne died under questionable circumstances following a heated argument with deckhand Rico Marr. And while searching Rico's locker, Captain Noah discovered a coded message from Atreides' intelligence addressed to the dead crew chief. I started the day by reviewing the recording of Captain Noah's initial interrogation of Rico Marr.
Rico, now why don't you come clean? We found the Mimic film in your locker. How did it get there? Look, you can tell me, or you can wait until whatever hatchet man the Spice Miners Guild is sending. And you know what his job is gonna be. To solve Chief Thorne's murder. No, you idiot. Chief Thorne's death is the least of it. The man the Guild sends is here to get the spice flowing again. And that won't happen until the crew settles. It won't? No, unfortunately for you. Chief Thorne was well liked, and the crew's out for blood. I suppose the easiest thing for me to do would be to hand you over. Let the crew tear you apart, throw the pieces overboard.
I don't know anything about any Mimic film or anything like that. Someone must have planted it.
I need more from you, Rico. How did you know about the message, and who ordered you to steal it?
No. Why would I risk everything for some stupid message? Yes, Thorne and I fought. But that doesn't mean I killed him.
Rico was adamant that he spent the night of Thorne's murder alone, in his bunk. That is, until a witness came forward saying otherwise.
I saw the message coming. I took it. I didn't kill Thorne.
It was at this point.
Why did you take the message?
I thought it might give me some dirt on Thorne.
Tired of toiling in the scrap fields for weeks just to lose your best salvage to the Kirab?
Give me your hand,
Then why not
Rico.
join the Kirab? Live a life of freedom.
Hand, son.
Take what you need.
Place it flat on
Be
the
subject to
table.
no master.
Like this.
I am in need of a few sturdy companions, skilled with guns, blades, and strong enough to carry all they need. No member of my band has ever perished of thirst, hunger, or sandstorms.
Could just...
Soon we will go for spice. Seek out Miriya the Sly at the Sukalusas to learn more.
Was necessary, as Rico Ma finally confessed.
Tessa put me up to it. It was her all along. She knew Thorn was getting those messages. She wanted to expose him, get him kicked out. It was all her idea. Tessa Lim, the engineer.
My investigation into Tessa Lim took me to the operator of the Shigawire Shack during Thorn's rotation.
Conflict? You could say there was conflict between Thorn and Tessa. We couldn't decide if they hated each other or had some thing going on when no one was looking. Thorn received shield on. I never included them. Thorn. One fire, the pieces began to fall into place. Relationship with her crew wanted him out of the way. What that was, I would have to go to the source. Thank you for cooperating, Tessa.
Oh, what choice do I have?
Tell me about Thorn.
Thorn was a special kind of incompetent. The dangerous kind. In spite of what you think, it wasn't personal. His bad decisions put our lives at risk.
He was well regarded by
So he was popular. Doesn't mean he was good at his job.
How does Rico fit into it?
I never told Rico to steal anything, but I knew Thorn was receiving those messages on the down low. And when Rico came back with his face busted in, maybe I put the idea in his head.
To steal the message.
Yeah, but if anyone needs to be investigated here, it's Lena Orlov. Hart and Thorn had something going on.
Interesting. I've heard from others that you and Thorn had something going on.
Don't make me throw up. Sharon Thorn used to hearken and look attractive by comparison.
Tell me about Orlov.
To start with, Rico sleeps in a bunk. Thorn has a cabin with a door.
So?
So, unless Orlov can see through wood, how could she know that Rico was in Thorn's quarters that night? She must have been there, right? Inside Thorn's cabin. How else could she have such intimate knowledge of his thoughts and plans?
The accusations were flying fast and loose, and tensions were running high. As I wrapped up the interview with Tessa, she dropped another bombshell.
And if Rico was supposed to be in the Shigawire Shack alone that night, where was Jeb, our trusted operator?
The mystery deepens on the Sand Titan as the web of deception grows. What is the truth about the relationship between Thorn and his shift supervisor? And what was Shigawire operator Jeb really up to at the time of the murder? The truth is out there, dear listener, buried in the sands of fate. Join us again next time as we uncover more secrets and lies on Death on the Titan. Harvester Radio, the voice of the Spice Miners Guild, broadcasting from Episton Depository at frequency 732.4 on your local Communinet dial. It's the Grabbin' Gang, presented by the Imperial Scenarist Guild and Linder and Gold Coffee. Wake up with Linder and Gold. We put the spice in it for you.
The Grabbin' Gang was recorded before a live studio audience.
Another day, another sorrow.
And there goes Frank flying by. Hello. Hey there, neighbor! How do you like my new Falter? Yeah, built it myself! Oi, you okay, Frank? Just a flesh wound. Yeah, not to worry, love. He missed our property entirely. Oh, there you are. Morning, sunshine.
Grabbing life isn't for the faint of heart, but at least we keep it interesting.
Now, if I can just get this old water recycler working, who in the right mind would make it like... Oh, come on. Oh, fantastic. Oh, the screws are made out of Swiss cheese. Now, that's quality work here, boys. Yeah, lovely. Oh! Oh, you... patient, son of a navy.
That thing's older than your jokes. Give it up already.
No, don't you listen to her, Betty.
Who's Betty?
What? The water recycler, of course.
At least we know who we're burying when she conks out for the last time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, almost got it. She just needs a little coaxing, and she'll start purring.
R.I.P. Betty. Gone, but not forgotten. Maybe you should get Frank to help.
Do you remember the last time we got Frank to help? You were visiting your sister and Araki, and Depot 12 got popped with a surprise inspection, yeah? Well, you don't remember? The maid said my hair was 3 centimeters over Guild Regs.
Oh, now I remember. You were kinda shaggy, Dove.
Well, I had no choice. I needed it cut.
And I told you to wait until I got home. I don't know why you would ever go to Frank.
I look like a bloody Harkonnen for weeks, love.
Mom, Dad, can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to hear my Communinet shows. Hey, Junie, hun. Maybe you can do that outside and keep an ear open for worm time.
You know, sandworm activity's up 9,000% since that bastard Zantara took out the shield wall.
How did Zantara take out the shield wall in 1 day, and it took you 6 months to build a shed?
Don't you compare me to that outlaw.
No, trust me. I've seen his holo. You don't compare at all.
Oi, now, that's seditious talk, that is. He's an enemy of the Imperium.
Oh, that sounds like a good game for frisky time. Enemy of the Imperium. Ew, you two are gross.
What? You're gross. What? Have you seen her bedroom? Or, and I dare you, have you smelled her?
Speaking of which, where's your mother? Get out of my rabbit, you
Mum, what are you doing?
I'm teaching this thing some manners.
Oh, it's a sandworm, not a stray bat.
Oh, well, that one had spook. I like it. Why do we have to live with the worms? I can take anything a rabbit, but enough with the worms already.
You heard what the science man said about our grabbing, yeah? To the worms, we're like a highway through the rock. But he also said they come through so fast, they don't even notice.
We should charge them a toll. 5 Solari per trip.
Hey!
And I wouldn't have to run so fast between rock islands. Speaking of which, it's off to the trade post. The big news from Guild authorities. They're sending a new security inspector to check on Depot 12.
Oh, another one. Didn't we have a security inspection last month?
We did, but that one needed some time off after his visit.
Time off? Must be nice.
I'm not sure how nice it is. The Guild medicant gave him 3 weeks in a tranquility pod.
Tranquility pod?
Isn't that where they put the crazies?
Sounds perfect for you two.
Well, be worse than visiting your sister in Winsay.
Anyhow, this new inspector is supposed to be a real hard nose. Name's Inspector Rix. Ooh, I knew a Rix once. He had a big one.
Boy, that's disgusting, Mum.
Oh, you know what I mean, right?
Yes, Mother, we all know.
It rhymes with Rix.
We get it, Mum.
Face it, Dove. Depot 12 isn't exactly known for having the tightest security system.
Now, don't talk about old Gus that way.
Who's old Gus?
He's, our security system. And he is just fine as long as he, doesn't drink hot Kool-Aid milk.
What happens when he drinks hot Kool-Aid milk?
Same thing that happens to anyone who drinks hot Kool-Aid milk.
He locks himself in the toilet for 30 minutes?
No, he falls asleep, of course.
That's much better. Depot 12 had 3 centers in the last quarter, Dove. The Spice Miners Guild is going to shut us down.
Well, not if I can help it. Me and Frank are going to come up with a plan to make Depot 12 the most secure spice depot on Arrakis.
Relax, Dove. I've got us covered.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Hey, don't knock until you hear the plan, buddy boy. I rigged together a special security apparatus.
Frank, my dear, you are still picking bits of your last apparatus from your arse.
Don't remind me. Trust me, buddy. This one is foolproof. My best invention yet.
And that is what I'm afraid of.
Good morning, Depot 12. I'm here to conduct a thorough inspection of your current security initiatives. This sector is one of the worst in the Imperial Basin.
You can blame the Kirov for that, Inspector.
I'll decide where the blame goes, Dune Man. Now, show me your security.
Very good, Inspector. Frank.
Oh, that's my cue. Sorry. Automaton Awaken!
What am I looking at?
My new sentry automaton. I named him Gary. He's scanning for intruders now.
Is he?
Don't worry. It's all clockwork. No Valerian proscription broken here.
Frank, he must think we are the intruders, eh?
Oh, that's not good.
What do you mean that's not good, Frank?
I mean, maybe it's time to...
Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna need another inspector.
I got this one in my hair.
Oh, another day, another Solari.
This is Dune Man Keith Villari. All guild brothers know about the danger of entanglement in harvesters. But what about the cost and equipment downtime? Each moving part must be carefully sanitized of blood, bone, and other viscera, costing your guild greatly in lost time and efficiency. Be profitable. Be safe.
The Combined Hunted Communinet Theater presents an Araking Playhouse production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and Delicia Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights and return with us to those fateful days before catastrophe came calling. It's part 1 of 5 Days at Carthage.
The Imperial Scenarist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records and testimonies of those who survived the Carthage incident. The following dramatization represents the official truth, as judged and signed by the Imperial Chamber Court and Audit Council.
So let us journey then to the burning sands of Arrakis, a desert planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe. The year is 10-1-94, and the war of assassins between House Atreides and their ancient enemy House Harkonnen is well underway. Our tale unfolds in the teeming industrial sprawl of Carthage, the seat of Harkonnen power on Arrakis. It's early morning in the Peon Quarter, as the workers ready themselves for a long day of toil in their baron's name.
Come to tea, Devan. You'll be late again.
Only tea? Is there no more bread?
Oh, what bread remains I'm keeping for dinner. You've had your fill.
I told you before, Mother. I won't be home for dinner tonight, or anytime soon. But I'm double shifting for further notice. Oh, don't give me that look. You know I have no say in the matter. And they are cracking down on anyone who gives even the slightest trouble. Ufim's cousin disappeared. They say he was an agitator, but no one can say what he did.
Your father said this day would come, when peons would be no better than Mola.
That's crazy, Mother. We have the peon's contact.
You hang with the compact.
Get there.
Do they expect you to work at the machine? Never resting.
Mother, watch what you say. You know they listen. Please. Let's just say the words and have our tea.
Worms!
What? Guns. We live by our Baron's leaf. The roof above our heads belongs to him. In return, we pledge our eternal loyalty, obedience, and maximal effort. I devote tradition.
Sorry, Mother, but it is explain someone great how
Your father fell in blood with his son. Bless him, he didn't live to see what happened to them.
I say good riddance. It's said they practiced cannibalism.
Don't be a fool, Devan. Those are old Imperial lies. It's well known that the Ikwan Bedouin remove the blood of their dead to make water.
Mother.
Open your eyes, my son!
I wasn't going to tell you, but thanks to your Fremen hero, we're test firing a long-throw Cutter auger today with an ungraded barrel.
Is that dangerous?
Only if the phase differential is off by more than 0.0003.
Devan, you can't. I forbid it. Why are they making you do this?
Because, Mother, Zantara destroyed the last facility that made and tested precision las barrels.
No.
I've got to go.
Be careful, Devan. I feel something very bad is coming. Its shadow is already upon us.
Mason condensers at full potential. Are we clear to start the firing cycle?
Eisenrat controllers in the green, all mirrors 100% alignment. And still, my reservations remain.
Be sure to let the Baron know next time we have dinner. For now, let's get on with our job.
You had dinner with the Baron? No, Areg. He was being sarcastic. And I will say it again. The long-throw cutaway auger is a precision tool and requires equal precision in its maintenance. Never in my 97 years as a peon have I test-fired an ungraded barrel. The game is different. We have no idea how it's going to react. It is insanity, Devan.
No one here disagrees with you, Ufim. But we have written orders from the House Munitions Master, co-signed by Peter de Vries. They need this laser auger online yesterday.
Because there is no risk to them. Let Peter de Vries test-fire the laser.
There's too many eyes on us to mess this up. All we can do is trust in our pre-fire checklist and hope the new barrel materials meet spec. Let's go again. Spooling up Mason condensers. Mason condensers at full potential. Are we clear to start the firing cycle?
Eisenrat control is in the green. All mirrors, 100% alignment. Signal waveguide, in range.
Areg, how's the mesh?
Phased ion is in the mesh. Optical pump is engaged and the coils are hot.
Okay then, let's take it slow. Engaging throttle. Shut it down! Shut it down! Areg! Venting pig tanks! Submerging coils in 3, 2, coil submerge!
What have we done?
Areg!
Ivan! Ivan? What is it?
Arek is dead.
What?
Dead. They took him away. I saw him die.
What happened?
The laser auger went out of phase. The beam splitter vaporized almost instantly. The whole charge vented onto Arek. He was literally cooked alive. I'll never forget the smell. And the screaming.
Oh, he suffered.
Badly, I think.
And you are just home now. How could you work after this? Did they not shut down the shop?
No, they just moved us back to munitions repair and we finished our shifts.
What is that now?
August Spear!
Droba, what's happening?
It's August Spear. He's coming!
The gladiator? What do you mean?
The Lord Ravan just announced it. A festival with music, food, and August Spear is going to fight! For the first time in 7 years! Right here on Arrakis! Oh, I've got to go. Hey, wait for me!
Did you hear that, Mother? The gladiator, Argus Spear, is coming to Karthag, all the way from Grumman.
Where the circuses?
Imagine it. Right here in Karthag, the greatest gladiator in the known universe.
And what about your friend?
Which friend?
The dead boy, Arik.
Oh, yes. Poor Arek.
Yes, poor Arik.
He would have loved to see Argus Veer.
You're listening to Harvester Radio, home of the Daily Motivational, with Master Inspirator Jovian Huss.
This is your Master Inspirator with the Daily Motivational. Today we must work hard, in silence, and let productivity be our cry.
Assistance!
There's someone here. The reinforcement.
The mystery deepens. As Jarek Thorne's death remains unsolved, and the plan begins. It's
We need to talk about where you were, Jeb, the night crew chief Thorne died.
I don't remember exactly. I might have stepped out for some air. I just needed a break. The work gets stressful, you know.
You were running dark that night, but the weather hooks were engaged on Pad 1. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Malfunction?
What do we know about weather hooks?
They're used to secure ornithopters in bad weather.
But isn't it true that weather hooks can only be engaged from the cockpit of a thopter?
I don't know. I'm a comms
someone.
guy.
Do you recall seeing an ornithopter?
No, I don't recall seeing a thopter or anything.
Sure about that. The doctor's hard to miss, especially if he engaged the weather hooks.
Well, I honestly can't recall anything. Maybe the hooks malfunctioned. I'm sure it's happened. Everything else malfunctions before long on this tub.
Of course, we could find no evidence of any unscheduled Thopter landing on the Titan. But maybe someone else knows something. Maybe someone knows exactly who landed on the flight deck that night. With Jeb's memory failing to guide, I turned my attention to ship. Several things she let slip hinted at a closer relationship with people. There could be more to their connection than she was letting on.
There was nothing going on between us. We were just colleagues.
Tessa mentioned that you and Thorne had a close relationship.
Well, Tessa's wrong. There was nothing romantic between us.
Why would she lie about something like that?
Maybe it's from herself.
You know what? That's exactly what I thought too. But then, she played me this.
I'm glad we had these moments together, Lena.
Me too, Jarek. I don't think I could survive another day in this barren wasteland without you. What a bitch.
Sector weather.
Who goes around
A large
recording the
sandstorm is
conversations of their
approaching.
crewmates?
She was keeping tabs on Thorne, documenting his lack of leadership skills.
Oh, she wouldn't shut up about that. I should have just transferred her to another rotation.
Tell me about you and Thorne.
All right. We were involved. But we were happy. I had no reason to harm him.
If you had nothing to hide, why keep it a secret?
Because it's personal. It had nothing to do with his death.
Did anyone else know about your relationship?
No, we kept it private. It was nobody's business. Tessa has always had it out for Thorne. She's just trying to stir up trouble.
Tell me about Jeb.
Not about him.
His alibi is weak. As is his assertion that he received Thorne's secret messages, but had no interest or
Sector
capacity
weather
to
alert.
decode
A large
them.
sandstorm
He
is
had
approaching.
the capacity, if he wanted to. We both had the same signals training.
Does that mean you could decode the message too?
Yes, I could.
Then tell me, what did the secret messages say?
Stay tuned for our next exciting episode, where secrets unravel and the truth comes to light on Death on the Titan.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today, we must remember, difficult doesn't mean impossible. It simply means we must work harder.
Still alive? Well done. Huzzah to you? I know. Such a menial job. I do. There's... Still alive?
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today we must remember, no matter how hard we work, someone else is working harder.
Still alive? I do. There's something very well. Let's test. This is a...
The Combined Hornet Communinex Theater presents an Arakin Playhouse production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and Leisure Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights and return with us to those fateful days before catastrophe came calling. It's part 3 of
The Imperial terrorist guild provided the Carthage incident. The following
Need to reload!
record.
So let us journey then to the burning sands of Arrakis, a desert planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe. The year is 10-1-94, and the war of assassins between House Atreides and their ancient House Harkonnen is well underway. We join our story alongside a capacity crowd at the great Carthage Amphitheater. As the Battle of Windsack is reenacted for the enthusiastic crowd, anticipation continues to build for the main event. The history-making return of the legendary gladiator, Argus Fear.
Do you hear them, Argus? All of that for you.
Do not overfill my ears with honey, old dog. I hear the crowd well enough. I also hear the sound and fury of Laskan fire.
The Battle of Windsack, I believe. You know how the Harkonnen love their reenactments.
Bah! Never heard of any bloody Windsack.
A local engagement of some import. The exact details elude me, but I gather it didn't end well for the Harkonnens.
Why celebrate it then?
I'm told there is some disagreement on the specifics of how the battle concluded, and who, in fact, was responsible for the rather costly destruction of a Spice Guild facility situated there.
The Harkonnens, no doubt.
I believe the Baron would claim otherwise.
He would, wouldn't he? Where is my damned spice? The skin on my legs feel as if it's both swelling and tightening at the same time. The pressure's building. Oh, where's my damned spice? That Harkonnen bootlick should be here by now.
There he is. Control yourself, Argus. And do keep in mind we are here at their sufferance.
Now, enough of your prattling, Page. You're beginning to sound like my sixth wife. Damn her eyes.
Oh, hello. You're not Vestari?
No, Vestari had to attend a pressing matter. I am here in his stead. What could be more pressing than my bloody spice? My legs feel as if they're about to burst and shower the room with gore. I have your spice. As requested, a 7% solution of melange, elaka oil, and Carana brandy.
Did you mix it yourself?
Who the devil cares? Give it here! Polish. Go easy on the lad. I'm in no rush to be anywhere, and I wish you a nice day in the country.
He'll sleep for a while now. The battle is still hours away. I know it looks bad. We're mostly retired these days, but when the Baron calls, Argus can never refuse. I'm afraid his vanity wouldn't allow it.
I grew up listening to Argus Veer on the Communinet. My father said he was the greatest gladiator in the known universe.
Unfortunately, maintaining a reputation as the greatest gladiator in the known universe comes at heavy cost. By now, Argus has had every major organ slashed, crushed, or punctured. Every bone broken multiple times. He's had so many parts rebuilt, replaced, or regrown completely over the years that Beni Tlilax will no longer guarantee their work. They say he shouldn't even be alive.
I had no idea.
No one does. As I said before, his vanity would never allow it. Still, the chronic pain he endures on a daily basis would drive most men to self-annihilation. But Argus Veer will never willingly die. His vanity would never allow it.
And with that, the Battle of Winsack is litigated once again. The crowd making plain their love for the Baron's men, in spite of the long shadow cast by the outcome of that very battle.
Everyone knows the Atreides were responsible for Winsack. That much has never been in doubt. House Harkonnen was punished because your thick-headed cousin Glossu destroyed the moonfish industry on Caladan.
I've heard that before, and it's ridiculous. What could fish halfway across the universe possibly have to do with Winsack?
Let me ask you this, dear. Who spearheaded
Before I continue,
into the destruction at Winsack?
Your boss, Hasamir Fenring. Everyone knows this.
Oh, I wonder if that's the same Hasamir Fenring that was heavily invested in the moonfish industry. I hear that Fenring lost over 1/3 of his fortune when the industry collapsed. Can you imagine?
The bastard.
Who? Fenring or your lunk-headed cousin?
The Count bleeds our house dry with massive debt for a facility we didn't even destroy.
You know I love you and your whole eccentric family, dearest. But if someone deliberately reduced our holdings by 1/3...
I would skin them alive, of course.
Spoken like a true Harkonnen. Would you deny Count Fenring the same accommodation? As much as the Baron bemoans it, I doubt House Harkonnen is substantively injured in anything other than pride. But enough of this. Are the girls ready? The streets are filled with revelers, and I'm not going to be late again. It erodes my authority, and I resent it.
Girls! What?
How dare you address your mother that way? As if you were speaking to common Mala. Try again.
Yes, Mother? You all look so lovely. It's a shame Feyd-Rautha won't be there to see you. What? What do you mean he won't be there? I heard over the steward comms. It seems Feyd and some of the cousins were ready to attend the arena when a contest of boasting broke out.
Of course, it wasn't long before an impromptu hunting party formed, and the group found themselves on a highliner bound for Rosek.
Rosek? I'm not going.
Me neither.
You're dressed, you're going. Consider it your sole familial obligation. I had those dresses brought in from Chusik at great expense. You will be seen in them.
Not by Fade Rotha, and he's the only one we care about.
Fade is the premier get as far as eligible bachelors are concerned, darling.
Who puts that nonsense in their heads,
It's true. Ever since the Atreides girl humiliated him at Arsent, Fade has been actively receiving suitors.
Whores, you mean? Oh, you're fooling yourselves, girls. All of you. You haven't the slightest chance with Fade Ratha. His mate will be selected for political advantage above all. And we offer none.
Mother!
I know you think me cruel, but it's the truth. Saved by a knock at the door.
Grim tidings, High Prefect.
Girls, out. You stay, darling. Gavros, report.
We're getting calls from all wards, sir. Somehow, a sizable supply of alcohol has made it through the security zone and is being distributed throughout the city.
Throughout the city?
Drunken debauchery reported in all wards, sir. We're shutting down pores as fast as we can, but we can't keep up.
I told them this would happen. You can't drive the workers harder and harder and take away their outlets at the same time. The pressure can only build so much before it explodes.
So what do we do, sir?
What do? We do nothing. Perhaps the alcohol is a gift. Perhaps the crowds will have a riotous good time and wear themselves out before we see any proper unrest. What is your read on the crowd's temper, Davros?
Happy, sir. Excited for the most part. Excited for Argus Veer, that is.
If there's one clever move Lord Raban has made in recent memory, darling, it's delivering the great gladiator. I thought the old hedgehog was retired.
He is, but Glossu had nothing to do with it. Argus Veer is here at the Baron's request.
Well, it doesn't matter who brought him. What matters is that he's here. I shudder to think about how the crowd might respond were they denied their spectacle.
Well, we'll all be denied, sir, if we don't get going. Your ground car awaits.
Vastari! What happened to Valentin?
Oh, I know I'm late with your spies, but it's been insane up top. The crowd's worked up as I have never seen.
Oh my. Argus.
Yeah, well, better wake him already. He's up next.
I think that might be a problem.
I can get a bucket of water or something.
Oh, we're going to need more than a bucket of water.
Someone here!
Argus Veer is dead.
You're tuned to Harvester Radio, the Dune Man source for bulletins, weather, and matters of import to the Spice Miners Guild.
Welcome to Imperial Desert Botanical Testing Station number 10. I am...
I see everybody. Let's get started.
It's the Grabbin' Gang, presented by the Imperial Scenarist Guild and Linder and Gold Coffee. Wake up with Linder and Gold. We put the spice in it for you.
The Grabbin' Gang was recorded before a live studio audience.
Another day, another Solari.
Breakfast is ready.
Well, then, so am I.
Good morning, love.
It's a great morning, sunshine, especially since we're starting the day with Lindarin Gold Coffee.
You know, they put the spice in it for us.
Ah, there's someone here.
Morning, Dad. So, Canute asked me to go to the festival with him.
Wait, which one is Canute?
No, that's Faisal. Canute is the one with the, you know, the father is of the Sikh persuasion.
Oh, the Fremen half-breed.
Dad, stop being horrible. They're called Town Fremen, and they separated from their siege brethren generations ago.
Oh, that's great. And now you're going to the festival together. Enchanted.
I'm forcing Canute to go and have a good time.
Why?
He's been mopey ever since the Fremen disappeared. Oh, that's so sweet, honey.
Well, you better get used to it. I don't think the Fremen are ever coming back. The Emperor made sure of that.
Ugh, I've got to go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Nana.
What am I, Job Slick?
What about you, Dove?
What about me?
Don't be coy. I know you're mad for the festival, especially the spice cake competition.
Oh, this is my year, Marika. The golden hat will be mine.
Ooh, working on a secret recipe?
See, that would be incorrect, my dear, because I am not working on a secret recipe. I am working on the secret recipe.
Oh, come on, Dove. You say that every year. And every year, Old Man Rashad's spice cake takes the hat.
Well, not this year, love. I've got a secret ingredient that's gonna blow the judge's mind.
Is it my spice? Is it my spice?
Shut up, Mom!
secret ingredient, sir?
Oh, no, just a little something I picked up from Frank. He calls it Flavor Enhancer 3000.
Frank, are we talking about the Frank that built a fart filter into his enemy
Don't be insensitive. He has gastrointestinal issues, and it's not a joking matter.
Oh, then you must be talking about the Frank that invented the thumper with a musical accompaniment.
As intended. I mean, unless you stayed around listening too long.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dub. I don't think Old Man Rashad has too much to worry about.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should give the flavor enhancer a pass.
I told you, dummy! Lost fives every time!
Stay out of this, Mum! Come on!
The tarot sees all, but what does it say for you? Have your fortune told and learn what fate has in store. Only 25 Solaris.
Did the judge come around yet, Dub?
Not yet. Where's Junie?
Looks like they're in line for the fortune teller.
Oh, no! That's Old Man Rashad's booth.
Look at that line! He must be giving us the samples again. That's not fair.
Let's get the bastard.
Well, that is not what I meant.
I know, but I will get you a piece.
Yeah, all right, fine. Hey there, neighbor. Frank, I didn't think you'd show. I mean, you know, because I wouldn't use your invention.
Come on, Dove. Have you ever known old Frankie boy to be a quitter?
No, but I'm still hopeful, you know.
Come on, buddy. Have you scoped out the competition?
No, but my old family did it.
Oh, I've been through his line twice. That cake is better than ever.
Oh, thanks for the morale boost, mate. Yeah.
Kill Shields up.
Flavor Enhancer 3000?
Isn't it?
Ooh, right on the money. Let's sprinkle some on.
Not sure about this, Frank.
That's why you got me around, Dove. I'm sure for the both of us.
So sorry, honey.
For what? I haven't lost yet.
It's so cute that you think that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the golden hat winner for this year's Spice Cake competition. And the winner is... Dynamic of Season 12!
Did he just say that?
Shields up.
Governor, and a big piece for you because I like the look of your face. One for you, little boy, and your mum.
Tell me, Dove, can we know your secret? I don't think it's an overstatement to say your cake achieves new dimensions in flavor. Did you put anything special in the mix this year?
Well, it's a lot. Why, yes, your Judge Shippy did. In fact, the winning cake was baked in real spice. Flavor Enhancer 3000.
Flavor what now?
Flavor Enhancer 3000. A new dimension in flavor, discovered and refined by yours truly, Franklin Munter.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Frank, but one of your harebrained inventions finally paid off. Oh my! What was that?
You okay, Mr. Judge?
Sorry.
There's someone
I
here.
knocked him over.
I forgot to tell you about that, but...
What part, Frank?
In a rare cases, it seems that the flavor of the 3000 may cause some gastrointestinal distress.
Certain rare cases, eh?
Almost all the time.
In light of this new information, Dove, I'm afraid we cannot award you the Golden Hat.
Well, we didn't win, but at least we didn't do any permanent damage.
Yeah, Dad. That's progress.
Well, you know what? All things considered,
Someone's here.
I think we did pretty good today.
Yeah, we did.
Another day, another Solari.
I cannot believe this. It's an outrage, an academic outrage. Our work has barely begun here, and the research is progressing splendidly. But today I am informed that our...
Everybody!
My crew waited too long and lost both Crawler and Carryall to the Leviathan. We thought we'd landed the big bonus. But now it will take generations for our children and grandchildren to work off our debt to the guild.
Combined Hornet Communinet Theater presents an Araking Playhouse production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and the Leisure Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights. Shields up!
The Imperial Scenarist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records of those who survived the Carthage.
Planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe. The year is 10-1-94, and the war of assassins between House Atreides and their ancient enemy House Harkonnen. We join our story in the tunnels below the a massive cargo load of illicit alcohol has found its way
What happened, Val? You've been gone forever.
More importantly, is it done?
It's done. Poisoned my boyhood idol, my father.
Shield on!
Probably spinning on every corner in the city by now.
There's security everywhere.
In 10 minutes, the authorities are gonna be too busy to even care about us.
What are you talking about? Too busy with what?
Too busy with the poor people of Carthage. So tired, so overworked, and forbidden from even a drop of the good stuff to ease their troubles. But can you blame them? All that angst has to erupt somewhere. But what do you think's gonna happen when they learn their beloved hero is dead?
There's no way to do it.
Shields up!
Everyone on. You'd be surprised how fast one
Shield on!
Full-blown riot. 10 minutes tops.
That's how we're gonna walk out of here. Crowds all liquored up and pissed off. When they hear Argus Vera's dead, there's gonna be blood in the streets. Will be impossible to track in the chaos.
Oh, not just the crowd is liquored up. How about the whole damn city?
But how do they know it's us, Stisk?
The vault we hit with the containers of booze? I reported it all destroyed with the rest of Simpo.
But it wasn't destroyed. You lied to your own people.
Then we stole from them. What the hell, Stisk? And how did they find us so fast?
Our cover was blown the minute we hit Carthage airspace.
Impossible. Smuggler Ornis have standard-issue transponder masking.
They do. But our cover wasn't blown by the Harks or the Imperials. It was blown by our own side. Of course they would recognize their own transponder mask.
What did you do to us, Stisk? We can never go home now.
Sorry, Val. If there was any other way...
Any other way to do what? Betray and steal from our own?
She doesn't care about the smugglers, Val. This is all about the Harkonnens.
That's right. The Baron and all his spawn can go to hell and take their city with them. Carthage can burn to the ground for all I care. Just like a symbol.
Millions could die.
Or they could live. If they get out in time. It's more chance than my sister got.
What the blazes is the hold of Davros? This ground car hasn't moved in 10 minutes.
It's the crowd, sir. As you correctly surmised, they seem particularly agitated.
Someone here.
I told you to take the back way.
This is the way, sir. I'm getting reports from all precincts. The people are well lubricated and taking to the streets.
Father?
What, Ludmilla? Can't you bloody well see I'm working?
Oh, relax, dearest. The poor girl only said she has to...
Damn it! I told you all to go before we left. Davros, what do you suggest?
I have a cup, sir.
I'm asking about the mob, Davros. The angry, inebriated mob encircling us at this very moment.
Who's that?
Wait a second, sir. There's a bulletin being flashed on all the internet frequencies.
Put it through.
Throughout the city, as well as full-scale rioting as a curfew is now in for some unknowable reason. Curfew and the streets cleared. Two orders that I, as the High Prefect of Carthage, with the most complete knowledge of our forces' capabilities, would submit, we have no bloody hope in hell of enforcing. Two orders that will, in the end, only serve to incite the drunken mob more, if not compel them to violence.
Darling, the girls are afraid.
Listen, girls, this is a Series 7 armored ground car. The same vehicle used in the Emperor's own livery. The Series 7 is renowned throughout the Imperium for its immense.
Amphitheater security has been overwhelmed. The surrounding precincts are fully manned as well. Word is, this is a full-scale revolt.
Darling, if we don't survive this, I want you to know I hate your entire family.
Father!
Whatever happened to Central, you can be sure there's a Harkonnen at the bottom of it.
Actually, sir, reports are coming in attributing both the alcohol and death of Argus.
Empty!
You mean...
Engage.
We've got incoming!
Now would be a good time to ensure all your safety harnesses are well fastened. It gets quite bumpy at ramming speed.
Welcome to Imperial Desert.
Get them! I see some eyes on hostile.
Ah, there's someone here. Someone here. Who's that? Enemy found!
This is your Master Inspirator with the Daily Motivational. Today, we must remember when you live with purpose, hard work isn't an option. It's a necessity.
A seasoned crew chief goes missing from an iconic harvester, and nothing is as it seems. In this tale of intrigue, betrayal, and deadly ambition, the sands of Arrakis hide many secrets. Join us now as we begin to unravel the dark and mysterious truth behind